Well, 2020 has definitely taught us that we're better off united than divided as we work together to overcome what seems to be insurmountable social, economic, and health-related issues. This notion of watching out for the well-being of others extends to where we live, as that's where most of us spend our time nowadays. But what if you live next door or down the street from a neighbor who posts videos such as these?
Time to go to the Karen's house. Yo, she mad, fam. I'm gonna go confront her.
Big deal because it's private property.
All right, and?
This is a residential neighborhood.
All right, think about it. At least, no, think about it. At least I'm like not doing drugs. Yes,
I
at
will
least.
be coming to your house later.
All right, I'm sure my parents will enjoy that. For candy. Look at that house. You just tape off with the bowl? No, I can't do that. That's stealing. Who wants candy? You guys want candy?
Well, 17-year-old Jack says he has been accused of being disrespectful, rude, an advocate for bad behavior on the internet, but he doesn't care. With over 1 billion views across his social media platforms, he says he'll do almost anything for a like and is known for posting outlandish pranks and most recently, Karen videos on social media.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Do you get it through your head that I'm suing you for all the money you made?
Dad, I'm here. It's the Karen.
And he's harassing me.
Hi, Dad.
Getting ready to call the police on your son.
So really, how far is too far? Well, Jack says he has really had some close calls with the police, and his parents say they really are worried about this kid's future. So here's what Jack has to say.
I'm a savage. Guys, just get out of here. I'm known all over the world for hosting crazy pranks and videos all over social media. We're gonna start being savages now and just go on now and break the rules, whatever. We don't give a crap. I'm really good at getting reactions out of people because I constantly cross the line. Quarters on break. I'm not on break. Guys, all the workers are calling the cops right now. We gotta go. Dom, let's go. A lot of people call me rude and obnoxious. He was citing.
Leave my house now.
You're tired of that? I'm tired of you. You're the one who started this whole thing, actually. But I think the majority of people think it's funny and really entertaining.
So if I do a backflip, yeah, guys, have to give me a kiss on cheek.
I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago. One of my most popular videos was flips for a kiss, and I did a backflip in exchange for a kiss from any girl. My viewers love my videos. I wanted to give them more and more.
Get out now.
I really built my following by pushing the limit.
Oh my God, no way.
The stakes just kept getting higher and higher.
Oh my God.
I just shut off all the lights. Some of the most intense videos I've done were going to department stores. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Going on the intercoms.
Hey, come on, security.
I jumped off bridges, did a slip and slide in the back of a U-Haul truck and got knocked out. If people get upset or yell at me, I usually have a smart-ass comment to make better content for my video. I'm the craziest kid in the world. So I've kind of gotten into the trouble with the police, but usually it's just a slap on the wrist. Last month I did a video where I went walking around drinking fake beer and I pranked the cops that I was drunk. My stomach hurts, I'm gonna puke so bad.
Maybe you shouldn't be drinking beer.
The police handcuffed me, threw me in the back of a cop car and detained me for over an hour. The police contacted my dad and my dad tried to talk them out of it and explain that it was my job and they kind of just eventually let me go.
Going on. Not funny anymore, right?
But looking back on it, it was extremely worth it because I got a great video and never went to jail. Sure, I have my share of haters, but honestly, I think my pranks are completely harmless and just for entertainment purposes.
Don't hang like that, Jack.
I'm pretty much doing what every other teenager does, except I'm filming it. My feeling is like, if you don't like what I'm doing, just don't watch it. Dr. Phil, my question for you is, what would you do if you were in my shoes? Would you continue doing what I'm doing, or would you tone it down?
Well, hey, Jack, what's up, man?
Hello, how are you?
All right, so this is something you've been doing for how long?
About 4 years now.
About 4 years?
Yeah.
So why'd you start doing this instead of something else?
I mean, I was like bored, and I feel like everybody starts like a YouTube channel like at some point in their life. Like everybody has like a dream to become a YouTuber.
And this is big business for you, right?
Yeah.
People wouldn't realize this that aren't involved in it, but you make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right?
Yeah.
The more outrageous you can be, the more people like it and follow it, and that turns into advertising dollars.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is all capitalism for you, right?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Slightly, maybe.
And you say you need to get out all of your obnoxious behavior before you turn 18 because then you become an adult.
Yeah, that's true.
And then your accountability gets to be a lot higher, right?
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
Yeah. Are you worried about getting in trouble with the law criminally?
Yeah, right now I am I'm pretty worried because like some of the stuff that I've done in the past are like circulating back now and it's like scary and
Yeah. What's the worst one that's got you the most worried?
probably when I ended up in the back of a cop car for like an hour.
Yeah, but you were really proud of that.
I was proud of it because it was like the closest you could get to getting arrested without actually going to jail. So I was like, dang, that was a good video.
Yeah.
But
You said, wow, look at this. There's 7 cops here all over me. You see any problem with that?
it's not a problem with that. I just thought it was a good opportunity for the prank because they weren't really doing anything. They were just in a circle talking.
That's 7 cops talking to you, and there may be somebody getting mugged or raped or something 10 blocks over, and they don't have police protection because you're scamming 7 cops over here, and so there's not police coverage somewhere else because they're jacking with.
Well, I mean, and they were just talking in a circle, like nothing was going on.
Yeah, well, you don't know that.
In there
When you
for a
absorb
while.
resources, then
What made you ever think of doing that?
When it comes to my social media success, my parents are really proud of me. Somebody's definitely gonna call the cops. I mean, nobody really likes me anymore. I feel like my parents are a bit annoyed with what I'm doing because I'm constantly causing trouble in the neighborhood and they're really embarrassed at this point.
Stop.
You drive. I'm gonna go straight and you drive. I'm going.
No!
At this point, I pretty much do what I want.
Mom, relax.
Bye. Why? What are you gonna do? You gonna cry about it?
Drive the car!
I am very concerned about Jack.
His video content is getting much more edgy. Some of Jack's videos and some of his pranks have definitely gone too far. This is disgusting to me.
Well, at the end of the day, you have to remember that this is what you two raised, and this is what you guys got.
If it's up to me, I would tell Jack to stop doing all these videos.
Last month, he bought 0% alcohol beer,
I'm hammered.
Oh my bro!
and he was acting drunk, so they put him in cuffs.
This is what got me arrested. Guys, are you ready?
Why would I be excited that you got arrested? Police eventually called me after they detained Jack. And I believe if they didn't call me, Jack would have gone to jail because of his attitude.
Jack needs to understand when he's turned 18, it's not gonna be mommy or daddy help me. He's gonna have to face consequences.
It's hard to punish Jack by taking away his phone or shutting off his computer because that's how he makes his living.
I feel guilty when we turn his phone and computer off because I feel like I'm a bad mom.
Social media has really taken over his life.
Schools say if Jack's not gonna continue doing his homework, he's not gonna be able to graduate.
There we go, boys. There we go.
There's always a fear that one of Jack's pranks can backfire.
My greatest fear is Jack is gonna get hurt,
Oh no.
and I feel like I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
One last time for the boys.
Well, Jack's dad, Mark, is here, and his mom, Anna, is joining us virtually. So, Anna, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Mom.
I'm well.
Hi.
Mark, thank you for being here. You kind of endorse what he's doing, or at least go along with it, right?
I understand
Yeah, you
his.
take me to Walmart all the time.
No, I understand his direction, but sometimes now that he's getting older, his content is getting so much more edgy. And I imagine that's because he's getting older and his audience is getting older. And he just keeps pushing the envelope and it's getting scarier and scarier, correct?
Yeah, but you say, I can't take his phone or his cameras away because that's how he
Correct.
makes his money.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's working like a 30-year-old, and so, you know, I'm not gonna,
It's
I'm not
difficult
gonna
to
shut
figure
him
out a way
down.
to discipline him, it is. If I take away his camera,
But
if I
the
take
thing
away
is,
his
I'm not like
computer.
this off camera. Like I'm respectful.
No,
of
you
people.
could be, you're tough off
Maybe
camera
with you
too.
guys because you guys don't like to listen to me a lot when I talk to you, but off camera, I'm not out here like, you know, doing crazy stuff to people and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah. Anna, what do you think about this?
It scares me. It's really do. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're afraid he's going to get hurt, or somebody's going to really lash back out at him.
Yes.
The camera has become his life. It's tough to have.
Because my mind's programmed like that now. Like, I'm just, like, very business-oriented. Like, I always just, my mind's constantly thinking.
Yeah, people don't realize how much work goes into it, right?
It's crazy.
You got to shoot it, then you got to edit it.
Because it's a full-time job on top of school with, like, on top of I have a dog that I take care of, like, full-time. Like, I really am the only one that takes care of him. I have to do homework. I have to, like, I have people that work for me and stuff like that. Like, I have a lot of things to take care of, and it's, like, stressful at times, too. And I feel like a lot of people just focus on, like, the negative things. And there we go, boys, there we go. One of the things I do is I take my dirt bike throughout the neighborhood, and it does make a lot of noise.
And also, he doesn't wear helmet. I feel like he's always put his life in risk.
This is really hard to drive and film at the same time. I probably wouldn't call myself a good neighbor. Oh. This neighbor came out, and she just lost her mind. Yo, she mad, fam. I'm gonna go confront her. She's still yelling. Why are you coming so close to me?
This woman says that the noise wakes up her kids.
I literally just go right there to jump. It's not a big deal. I don't know why you're...
It's a big deal because it's private property.
All right, and?
This is a residential
All
neighborhood.
right, think about it. At least... No, think about it. At least I'm, like, not doing drugs. Yes.
I can't get through to Jack that people's privacy is more important than shooting a video.
I want to hear your dirt bike across the street with
It's
all
not-
little kids running around.
I don't see any little kids running around. You're acting crazy. I call her a Karen because she constantly overreacts about everything.
I will be coming to your house later.
All right, I'm sure my parents will enjoy that. And my fans loved it, and I loved it. I turned to my fans and I said, hey, if we hit 50,000 likes on this video, I will ride my dirt bike by the Karen's house. Time to go to the Karen's house. I rode past her house, and she got really mad and threatened to call the cops on me, but ended up calling my dad, and my dad was pretty mad at me.
Your son doesn't leave my house in 2 minutes. I'm calling the cops.
It's embarrassing. She's asked him very kindly to stop. She's been to our house to complain about it.
He's disturbing the neighborhood.
I'm not disturbing the neighborhood, Dad.
First of all, it's
I'm riding in one spot.
In my opinion, Jack should grow up and be adult.
He doesn't get it. He's rude with her, and that concerns me.
I don't care too much about what she thinks. My fans seem to love it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Thank you, Karen.
Okay, you object to that, right?
I do.
And Anna, you object to it, right? Okay, and you said why?
She came out on me first. I was just riding my dirt bike, and she came screaming at me when she should have been nice off the bat. Like, I'm sure we can all agree on that.
Okay, and you don't think you've been disrespectful to her?
I wasn't the one who started it, really, so.
And why is she a Karen?
Because she just exaggerates everything. Like, the first time she started talking to me, she started, like, screaming at me. Didn't even give me a chance to, like, say I'm sorry or anything. Like, if she was respectful, I would have went right to, like, I would have been like, sorry, I'll never ride here.
Are you kidding me? I watched the video, and you said 50,000 likes, and I'll go down there and do it again.
She came to my house 4 or 5 times.
Well, there's actually a definition of a Karen, and it's in the dictionary, and it says obnoxious, angry, entitled, often racist, middle-aged white woman who uses her privilege to get her way or police others' behaviors.
He sounds like her, huh?
Is she racist?
No, I'm not saying racist, but maybe anything besides racist. Entitled, obnoxious.
Some of the things you do, I got no problem with. I mean, come on, more power to you. But when you start targeting one person repeatedly, it shows me the fact that you're being a bully and that you don't show respect to women. And when he does this in front of you and you don't do anything about it, I'm wondering, well, what the hell? Why are you modeling this for your son?
It's just tough to try and punish my 17-year-old. I don't know how to punish him.
She says she's come to the house. Here's a video of when Jack asked his brother Michael to pretend to be his father when confronted by an angry neighbor that he calls Karen, which, by the way, her name isn't Karen. He's labeling her Karen because it's just another way to disrespect her. Let's take a look at this video.
Guys, the Karen is back. Hello, ma'am.
Where are your parents?
They're not home. They actually have a life. Karen.
When will your parents be home?
They're at work. They're gonna be home
What time will your parents?
My mom's not gonna be home for a couple hours. My dad.
What is a couple hours from now?
I can call my dad. He
You're
can come right now.
You're a disrespectful little boy. You
I
know
can
that?
call-
You're a disrespectful
I'm not
little
disrespectful. Like, how am I supposed to have fun? What do you recommend I do?
boy. Not drive your dirt bike in a residential area.
I can call him right now. Oh my God, I can't believe you're a real person. All right, I'll call him right now and you can wait. I'll call him, Karen. I'll call him. Michael. Yo, Mike. Come say hi. I'll be like, this is my dad. I'll be like, this is Daddy, bro. Daddy's here. I can't believe this is real. Glasses. Oh my God, the boy got the clear glasses. My dad's home. You can come. Come on, Karen. My dad's home. This is Daddy, Karen. This is Daddy. Like,
You are such
You're
a
taking time out of your
disrespectful
day.
kid.
You're taking time out of your day to yell at me for riding a dirt bike.
Both of you are disrespectful. So call your father right now, and I'm going to sit and wait in my car until he gets here.
When God gives you these opportunities, take them, milk out of them, and just rile her up as much as possible. And little does she know she's giving me what I want.
So rattle her up as much as possible and then label her a Karen. You know why she didn't call the police?
Because you want to yell at
Because
me.
we've talked to her.
Uh-huh.
Because she didn't want to get you in trouble.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, but that's like, because there's nothing they could do. Like, it's not her property. There's not, she's obviously saying that for the camera. Like, I'm sorry, but it's pretty obvious. Time to go to the Karen's house.
There's one neighbor that's really upset with Jack, with him riding the motorcycle.
Is there a problem? No.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. This Karen has threatened to call the cops on me and sue me and do a bunch of other things. Thank you, Karen.
Now, my next guest is a neighbor who says she's being harassed by Jack. Rachel joins us via phone from New York. Rachel, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm well, and thank you for joining us. And I'm sorry that you've been harassed in this way. What do you have to say about this?
You know, I think that he should be grateful that I haven't gotten arrested. I haven't gotten a restraining order against him. You know, I don't think he realizes that the consequences could be a lot worse than what they have been. I mean, I understand that, you know, he's doing this for YouTube and his friends and whatever, but, you know, there comes a time where it really starts to affect someone else's life, and I think that he just really needs to realize that.
Right. So enough's enough and too much is too much, right?
Exactly.
There's two sides to every story, and I think you guys are kind of focusing just on her side, but
Have you ever apologized to Rachel?
I'm 100% willing to apologize to her right now. Rachel, I am sorry for riding my dirt bike by her house, but I also could have posted her face on the internet also because I wasn't on her property or anything like that.
I'm looking for the apology in there.
Oh, I'm just saying like my side of the story as well, because I'm just saying, like you said, she could have called the cops on me also, but I could have put her face out on the internet, but I chose not to do that because I don't want it to have effect on her life either. So I'm just saying.
I don't think that he knows how to give someone a genuine apology.
Okay, but how would I word
apology
it? I'm
is
trying my best here. I don't know how to word it.
You should be acknowledging my feelings. That's what an apology is about, not the facts, not the actions that you committed to get me to this point. You should be, I'm sorry that I inflicted these emotions on you and I interfered with your life and your family and I wasted your time, and that's what you should be sorry for, not what you did on the videos to get YouTube views.
I'm sorry for disrespecting you.
Rachel, could I bring Jack to your house one day to apologize?
Yeah, I'm down. I'll bring you a gift basket and some toys for your kids. How about that?
That I'd like to do.
Yeah, I'll take them on a shopping spree.
It's not about.
I'm not saying it's about. You guys are just constantly trying. I'm trying to be nice.
It's about being genuine.
Oh my God, I'm being attacked for everything. I feel like. I know.
And then
it was just hard to put
you
into
play
words
the
on
victim and say, I'm getting picked on here, I'm getting picked on here, but you don't mind
but
picking
I was
on
trying my
other
best,
people.
and everybody was just picking on me for like everything I do, you know? But like, all right, I'm used to it. Whatever.
Well, Rachel, I certainly don't perceive you as being a Karen, and I think you've been very gracious to not call the police on him, and you didn't because obviously
she didn't.
You're a mom, and so you had some compassion here. And thank you for weighing in today and giving Jack an opportunity to speak to you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, she's coming! Look out! Look out! Look out! Jackie! Hi, Michael! Phil!
Hi, Mike. Okay, Jack. That's enough, Jack. Michael. Jack. Hey. Stop. Stop. Michael, stop. Hear me. Stop. Oh, stop. Stop. Okay, Michael, I promise you, it's done. It's done. Okay, Michael, I promise you, it's done. I'm gonna smash this camera. Michael, don't touch my camera. Stop. Don't touch it. Michael, Jack. Michael, stop. Stop. Film right now. Stop. Okay, run away. Run away.
Can you shut up? Please. Yeah, I said shut up. Don't break it. Well, Jack's older brother, Michael, joins us now. He believes Jack pushes his pranks too far. Michael, thanks for joining us.
Yo, looking back at it, it was funny, though. Come on. That was great. You popped me like 3 times in the face. I think that was great content.
I mean,
I deserved it.
Looking back on it, I guess you could say that it was funny, but in the moment, it was not that funny.
That was your new car, right?
Mm-hmm. Daddy bought it.
Yeah, and also, I thought he was going to crash or something, and also I think he was just trying.
If I crashed a car, I would buy a new one. Let's be real. No worries.
I'm talking to your brother, and you're interrupting.
You're right.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
That probably wasn't the worst thing we've done. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video of me quitting my job. He paid me to quit my job.
Give him a little back.
And I told my manager to go yourself because Jack said he'd pay me $100 to do it.
No, I gave you $1,000. Let's be real. I gave you $100 extra to say that. It's all in jokes. It's all grow up, live life, have fun.
I know a lot of internet influencers that have lots and lots of followers in the tens of millions, and they do a lot of comedy and a lot of jokes, but they're always successful when the joke's on them.
Yeah.
They're very creative about doing things where the joke's on them. So it's not at someone else's expense. You can do a lot of different things that don't have the downside, but have the upside if you just challenge yourself to do things at a different level. Your question for me was, do I think what you're doing is okay or whatever? Yeah. I think you're energetic, and I think you're a hard worker. I think if you would morph things into being more creative and...
I think they're so creative. No one's ever done those types of stuff.
Okay, we're done here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give him some advice, and he wants to talk rather
Jack,
than listen.
don't interrupt him again,
He's very hard to
please.
get along with. I'm sorry.
Jack, could you give him another chance? Jack, please don't interrupt anymore.
Just trying to be nice.
Let Dr. Phil speak. You're not being nice.
I've
You're
tried
interrupting.
several times to give him some advice that I've gotten from having consulted with several internet influencers that are 10 times the size that he is on the internet, and universally they gave me the same advice to pass on to him, but he wants to interrupt and argue. So, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him float on his back. So I'm done here.
Jack,
so how can we de-stress during these rather stressful times? We'll talk about that next.
I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there. I was just trying to have a conversation.
Well, I think he was going to give you some valuable advice from other YouTubers.
Yeah, but I don't think so either. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to hear from anybody.
No, I do.
He's a know-it-all.
Shake your hand if I could.
I'm not a know-it-all.
I know. Sorry.
You have a great staff.
Taylor, Amy, what's the other one? The other one.
Julie, Amy,
so nice.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks, Mark. We appreciate it.
The prep that goes in is amazing. Congratulations. I had no idea what it took to make a show. Incredible.
Yeah, we worked really hard.
Incredible.
A teenage social media star.
Accused of being disrespectful, rude, advocate for bad behavior.
We don't give a crap.
The camera has become his life.
Time to go to the carriage house. He's still yelling. Why are you coming so close to me? You're taking time out of your day.
If your son doesn't leave my house in 2 minutes, I'm calling the cops.
You don't think you've been disrespectful?
I'm trying my best.
Okay, we're done here.
I'm sorry.
New Dr. Phil.